Yeah. Yeah, guys. So let's continue with the C sharp basics. So we are talking about program first. What is program? It's a set of statements to reach a particular task. So for example, sum of two numbers కానీ or product of two numbers, swapping of two numbers, ఇలా different టాస్క్ ఉంటుంది మనకి. ఆ టాస్క్ ఏం చేస్తాం మనం? వీఆర్ రైటింగ్ ఎ ప్రోగ్రామ్ టు రీచ్ ద టాస్క్. సో యూ క్యాన్ రైట్ మల్టిపుల్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్, రైట్? సో ఏమేమి ఉంటాయి ఆ స్టేట్మెంట్స్లో? వెన్ యూర్ రైటింగ్ C# ప్రోగ్రామ్ వీ షుడ్ ఫాలో దీస్ ఫోర్ స్టెప్స్. సో వాట్ ఈస్ ద ఫస్ట్ వన్? వేరియబుల్ డిక్లరేషన్. అంటే వాట్ ఎవర్ వేరియబుల్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? కంటైనర్స్ వేర్ వి స్టోర్ సమ్ వాల్యూస్ ఆర్ యాక్సెప్ట్ సమ్ వాల్యూస్ ఫ్రమ్ యూజర్. సో ఈ వేరియబుల్స్ అన్నీ కూడా మనం ఫస్ట్ డిక్లేర్ చేయాలా, లేకపోతే ఇన్ బిట్వీన్ మధ్యలో ప్రోగ్రామ్లో మిడిల్లో కూడా డిక్లేర్ చేయొచ్చు? ఎస్, ఇట్ ఈస్ పాసిబుల్. యూ కెన్ గో విత్ ఇనీషియల్ డిక్లరేషన్ ఆర్ ఇన్ ద మిడిల్ ఆఫ్ ది ప్రోగ్రామ్. స్టార్టింగ్లో మీరు అన్ని వేరియబుల్స్ ఏమేమి కావాలో అన్ని డిక్లేర్ చేయొచ్చు, లేదా మిడిల్ ఆఫ్ ది ప్రోగ్రామ్లో కూడా డిక్లేర్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. దట్ ఈస్ ద ఫ్లెక్సిబిలిటీ. Coming to I for input. So input means you should ask the user for values. So ఎలా ఇస్తాం మనం వాల్యూస్? ఎలా రీడ్ చేస్తాం C# లో? we have to take console.readline statement. that is said to be input statement. Initialization అంటే మనం ముందే వాల్యూ ఇచ్చేస్తే, if you know the values in advance, we go for initialization. For example, I want to do area of a circle. So then I need to initialize pi value, right? Pi value is fixed 3.142 or 141 అని చెప్పాము. సో దట్ ఈస్ ఫిక్స్డ్, రైట్? సో యూ కెన్ గో విత్ ద ఇనిషియలైజేషన్. పై వాల్యూ ఇనిషియలైజ్ చేయొచ్చు. నో సార్, రేడియస్ కూడా అడుగుతాను యూజర్ని, నేను ముందే వాల్యూ ఇచ్చేస్తాను, రేడియస్ 2.5 అని ఇస్తానంటే యూ కెన్ ఇనిషియలైజ్ దట్ యాజ్ వెల్. దట్ డిపెండ్స్ అపాన్ ద రిక్వైర్మెంట్. ఓకే, ఇనిషియలైజేషన్ ఆర్ ఇన్పుట్. దెన్ P ఫర్ ప్రాసెస్ ఆర్ లాజిక్. అంటే మనం వాట్ ఎవర్ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ మీరు చేద్దాం అనుకున్నారో, దట్ ఈస్ నథింగ్ బట్ ప్రాసెస్ ఆర్ లాజిక్ ఆర్ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్. ఫర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ πr² అంటే ఏరియా ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాం? ఏరియా ఆఫ్ సర్కిల్ πr² అంటాం. అంటే పై వాల్యూ అంటే 3.141 ఇంటూ ఆర్ అంటే r². సో దట్ ఈస్ ద వే యూ కెన్ డూ ద క్యాలిక్యులేషన్. దట్ పార్ట్ ఈస్ కాల్డ్ యాజ్ ప్రాసెస్. అండ్ ఫైనలీ వీ నీడ్ టు డిస్ప్లే ద రిజల్ట్. ఎలా డిస్ప్లే చేస్తాము? console.writeline యూస్ చేసి రిజల్ట్ డిస్ప్లే చేస్తాం. So that is the way you need to follow all these 4 steps for every program. So let us see the example, guys. Yesterday I gave you some tasks, right? Let me save it in our folder. Yeah. So yesterday's task is which one? Meeku accept two numbers from user and display the product of two numbers. So ila ravali, first enter first number anali, second number, then you need to display the product of two numbers. Second one, స్క్వేర్ ఆఫ్ ఎ నంబర్ ఇచ్చాను, అంటే ఒక నెంబర్ ఇస్తే ఆ నెంబర్కి స్క్వేర్ రావాలి. 2 ఇస్తే 2 స్క్వేర్ 4, 5 ఇస్తే 25, అలా రావాలి. ఓకే, ఐ థింక్ యూ డిడ్ ఇట్ వెరీ వెల్ మహేశ్వరి, కీప్ ఇట్ అప్. అండ్ ఏజ్ క్యాలిక్యులేటర్, జస్ట్ సబ్ట్రాక్షన్ అంతే. కరెంట్ ఇయర్ అండ్ ఇయర్ ఆఫ్ బర్త్ అడగాలి. కరెంట్ ఇయర్లోంచి ఇయర్ ఆఫ్ బర్త్ సబ్ట్రాక్ట్ చేసి యూ విల్ గెట్ ఏజ్, అండ్ యూ నీడ్ టు డిస్ప్లే ఏజ్ ఇస్ 26 years. లైక్ దట్ యూ నీడ్ టు డిస్ప్లే. So let us do this task, guys, like how you did it. I'll do the same model and I'll modify. And price per apple, you need to take number of apples from user, total amount for the number of apples, and you need to calculate the price for each apple. I think you did it very well. And difference between float and double, try to use primitive types, all the primitive types in one program. Okay, so yeah, so what is difference between price, I mean float and double, guys? Anybody? Difference between float and double?
It is about the precision, sir.
Okay,
Float, it will take only 7 decimal digits, and for double, it is approximately to 15 to 16 decimal digits.
okay,
For float, while we are initializing the value, we must use the f at the end of the number. If we
Yeah, very
not
good.
if we not use f, then it will treat it as a double value.
Very good. This is called as the when you're writing code, that is the major difference. Okay, very good, very good. Yeah, super. So let's continue with these tasks, and we'll discuss how to use this IO statements and typecasting functions. Guru చూద్దాం అన్ని మనం. So till now we have been working with in 2 in 32 వాడాం మనం, 2 in 64 double ఇవి కూడా చూద్దాం. Okay, so let's get started with the task number 3. So let me show normally how you did it the same way, and let's open Visual Studio. Opening Visual Studio 2022. You can open 26 also, guys. 26 if you install, you can use that. So first, what we are doing, we are just clicking on create a new project. Console app.NET framework, and click on next. So it is asking me to enter the project name, demo 5 underscore something like area circle. I said click on create. Okay, as soon as you click on create, yeah. So ఇప్పుడు ఏం చేద్దాం, we are going to do this something called uh, what is this, age calculator. Task number 3, simple age calculator. After that we will be going to area of circle. Okay, so that yeah, so let's do simple calculator or simple age calculator. Okay, so what are we doing here? Just we are reading year of birth and the current year both from user. Okay, so let us take integer for both of them. Integer C year current year, B year for born year. C year ante current year, B year ante born year. Okay, let's ask the user for current year now. Console.writeline, enter current year, or I say born year అని అడుగు, enter born year or year of birth అని అడగొచ్చు. That we are reading into B year. B year is equal to, see guys, it is giving suggestions actually, so that I am using the same. B year is equal to convert dot to enter2 of console.readline. So first we are reading string value that we are converting into integer with the help of convert dot to enter2, which is a typecasting function. Then we are storing into born year. Okay, same way we are asking for current year. Console.writeline, enter current year. Current year ante present year. What is the present year? Actually 2026 kada, but still I am asking the user, which is not a good practice. Actually current year అది automatic తీసుకోవాలి కదా, that is the best way, but still I am asking manually. Later on I'll modify. Okay, so what is done till now, guys? Program లో ఇప్పటి వరకు ఏం చేసాం మనం? What we have done so far, we wrote a comment followed by 14th line. What is 14th line, guys?
Variable declarations,
Very good. What next?
output statement.
Output and input part is over, right? I mean this all together is said to be input part.
Oh,
ఇదంతా ఇన్పుటే కదా, వీఆర్ రీడింగ్ వాల్యూస్. ఇన్పుట్ ఫ్రమ్ యూజర్ ఏంటది? కరెంట్ ఇయర్ బాన్ ఇయర్ రెండు తీసుకుంటాం. నెక్స్ట్ వాట్ ఈస్ నెక్స్ట్? ప్రాసెస్ ఆర్ క్యాలిక్యులేషన్. సో ఎలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాము? ఇట్స్ కమింగ్ ఆటోమేటికల్లీ. ఇంట్ ఏజ్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు కరెంట్ ఇయర్ మైనస్ బాన్ ఇయర్, రైట్? సో ప్రాసెస్ కూడా అయిపోయింది. వాట్ ఈస్ ద లాస్ట్ వన్? అవుట్పుట్. So how to display? It's coming automatically. Your age value రావాలి, పక్కన ఇయర్స్ అని రావాలి. అప్పుడు ఏం చేయాలి? ప్లస్ ఇయర్స్ అని, యువర్ ఏజ్ ఈజ్ అని చెప్పి 20 years, యువర్ ఏజ్ ఈజ్ 30 years అలా రావాలి పక్కన మనకి. ఓకే, సో దట్స్ ద వే we have done it. Now let's run it. సో వేరియబుల్ డిక్లరేషన్ అయిపోయింది ఇక్కడ. దిస్ ఇస్ వేరియబుల్ డిక్లరేషన్, వేరియబుల్స్. ఓకే, అండ్ ఇన్పుట్ అయిపోయింది, ప్రాసెస్ అయిపోయింది, క్యాలిక్యులేషన్ సింపుల్ సబ్ట్రాక్షన్ కాబట్టి ఫైనల్లీ డిస్ప్లే కూడా అయిపోయింది. డన్. సో లెట్స్ రన్ ఇట్ అండ్ టెస్ట్ ఇట్ గైస్. వీఆర్ రన్నింగ్ ఇట్. So after finishing this, we will be doing that area of circle. Okay, yeah, it's running now. The console command prompt, enter born year. I said 2000. Okay, 2000. That is asking current year. I said 2016. Oh, sorry, 2026. Okay, so you can see your age is 26 years. You can remove that colon if you don't like it. తీసేయచ్చు ఇక్కడ. You can just continue with the same. That is what it's working fine, and if you don't like, you can remove this like this. Okay, done. So this is okay guys, but we should not ask the user for current year, right? It should take automatically from the system itself, because it should be dynamic. Today I'm running in 2026, this is good. Or you are asking user for like this is okay, but instead of asking, I can say like this. One is current year is equal to, I can initialize like this, 2026. So I'm not asking, we should not ask the user enter current year and adakuddu, convert ivem avasaram ledu. These are all I'm commenting it. Now let's run it and it works fine. We are asking only current year ante, born year okate adugutunna. We are not asking for current year. Okay, so that it is better than earlier. Enter born year. I said 2005, something like that. You can see age is 21 years. It's working fine, but still it is not dynamic, because I gave a static value 2026 ichanu. Instead of giving static value, to make it more dynamic, you can use predefined classes from, libraries from C#. Aintavi, we have a class called datetime class. Datetime dot now dot year. It will give you current year automatically. So what is meant by datetime year is a predefined class in C#. Now means current, year means you will get a year, current year. Datetime dot now dot you have date and time rendu kavalante, you can say datetime dot now dot toString. You will get both date and time. So like this, datetime class is a predefined class. So now dot, you can see all this year, month. So you will have all these add days. You can add current number of days from today's date. All these are all possible guys. Date, current date will come, only day if you want, only day, day of week, day of year. So there are so many. Hour also will come, hours, minutes, milliseconds, everything you will be getting it. Okay, two date string, two long time string means you will get only time will get it. So short date means you will get only date. So like this, we have so many predefined things. You can get it from datetime class. Now let's run it. We'll get the same output. This time we are not initializing manually 2026 and ivvaledu, because if you run it in the next year like 27, it will become 27 automatically. See guys, I'm giving 2006 like that. So your age is 20 years, like that. It is working perfect. Okay, yeah. So is it clear everybody? So datetime dot now dot year will give you current year automatically. So what is datetime class? Is a predefined class. It's a structure actually that will have the value variables like now, and year is a value which gives you current year automatically from the system. Okay, yeah. So like this, we need to make the program dynamic guys. Okay, so let's copy this code and paste it in our notes. so that it is better than the previous one what we have done, I mean what you have done so far. So let me paste it in the notes. So please do this when you are practicing, guys. So check cheyandi. It might not work in online compilers. Check it out, guys. Only online compilers mostly they will support it, guys. If not, please check it out. So here you need to use datetime.now.here. Datetime is a case sensitive, guys. Day and t should be capital letters. Okay, we're done with it. Now we are going to see area of circle, how to do that. I'm deleting this code and we are doing it the same. Okay, so let me delete this code. Yeah, so comment is always highly recommended, guys. So what is the program? Area of circle. How to do area of circle? So pi r square, we want to do pi r square, guys. How to do pi r square? First here also we need to take a variables. What type of variables are recommended, guys? Area of circle, integer better, float better, double better? What is your recommendation? Which type of variables are better for area of circle calculation?
Double, sir.
Yeah, double is the best. So I'm going with the double type. Yeah, very good, Maheshwar. Keep that. Double R for radius and area, and pi also I'm taking, guys. Pi. What is pi value? You can give it directly like this, 3.141. Okay, you can do this manually. And now we need to ask the user for input we need to take, right? So we are asking user for radius. Enter radius of circle, like that. I'm asking the user radius of circle. Ikkada r is equal to, see guys, convert dot to double. We need to use 2 double instead of 2 in 32. So enduku convert dot 2 double use chesam? Because it's a double type. My variable is double type. That is the reason you have to use convert dot to double now. Okay, yeah. So we read the value from user radius. Okay, after getting radius you need to calculate what you call area of circle, right? So for that, area is equal to pi r square, pi into r, so that is nothing but r square. Okay, so formula, this is said to be processing or calculation part, logic part. Finally we need to display the result. Console.writeLine area of circle is plus area. No sir, I want to print radius also, means you can also print like this, radius of circle, radius of circle plus r value. First we are printing radius followed by area of circle. So in addition to this, perimeter also I want to do, guys. Area and perimeter of, okay, perimeter of circle. So what to do here? Perimeter means you have another formula for perimeter. So let us take double perimeter. I'm taking another variable, right? Double peri అని చెప్పాను. Peri అంటే perimeter. ఎలా calculate చేయాలి? 2 pi r, right? 2 into pi into r. That is the formula or logic for calculating perimeter of circle. So here I'm using the same thing. Console.writeLine perimeter of circle. Okay. So I'm printing peri value. Peri means you'll get yeah guys, outside the double quotes you need to print it. Okay, inside the double quote is the message also, as it is the values are getting printed. But if you keep outside the double quotes, the value of the variable is getting printed. So that is the way you need to remember. Okay, so we have declared variables r, area, pi value 3.141, and we took radius from user. Then we calculated both area and perimeter from user. I mean we calculated using two formulas, pi r square and 2 pi r. Finally we are printing the result. So while you're writing code, please maintain this kind of gap, guys. Gap pettukondi so that it looks good. If you are writing comments for everything, it's too good, guys. Ikkada formula లేదా calculation ila pettukondi, and finally the output, so that you will understand yourself. Display result, you can say anything. Display result and good watch. It's your wish. Done, guys. Let's run it and check it out now how it is working. 3.141 ఇచ్చాను యాక్చువల్గా. So let's run it and see. So I'm giving a radius of circle. Guys, cursor is coming in the next line. I want to keep the cursor in the same line. What to do, guys? Any guess? Radius of circle is
Console dot
5. Yeah. Tell me, ma.
console dot write.
Right. Very good. Console dot right is the cursor will be in the same line. So radius of circle 5, area of circle 78.525, perimeter is 31.41. It's okay. Good. And actually, yeah. So console dot write any value so that it will display in the same line. Let's run it again. Now you can see the cursor is in the same line because of console dot write instead of write line. Okay, so now it is looking good. So radius of circle 5, area of circle 78.525 and perimeter is 31.41. So what else we can make it more good means, so it's not accurate result actually. Okay, 78.525 కన్నా ఎక్కువ రావాలి ఎందుకంటే we have given 3.141 directly, but how do we get the actual pi value accurately means, here also instead of initializing like this, I'm going to use a predefined pi here. Same like earlier మనం math dot pi, math అనే ఒక predefined class ఉంది మనకి C sharp లో, that I'm going to use. So math dot pi, so that you will get accurate value. Okay, including decimal points accurate value వస్తాయి, precisions perfect గా వస్తాయి అన్నమాట, so that you will not get any issue. So math dot pi అనగానే, math is a predefined class, డాట్ పై అంటే పై వాల్యూ వచ్చేస్తుంది. సేమ్ వే మ్యాథ్ డాట్ పవ్ అనే ఫంక్షన్ ఉంటుంది, పవర్ అని, పవర్ కూడా ఆటోమేటిక్గా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు మనం, 2 power 5 అలా ఏదైనా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలంటే పవర్ ఆఫ్ ఎ నెంబర్ యూ కెన్ యూజ్ మ్యాథ్ డాట్ పవ్, మ్యాథ్ డాట్ స్క్వేర్ రూట్ ఎస్క్యూఆర్టీ అని ఉంటాయి. సో ఆల్ ప్రీడిఫైన్డ్ ఫంక్షన్స్ అండ్ స్ట్రక్చర్స్. ఇవి కాన్స్టెంట్స్ అని పిలుస్తాం అనమాట. పై అనేది కాన్స్టెంట్, మ్యాథ్ డాట్ పై, మ్యాథ్ ఈజ్ ఎ క్లాస్, పై ఈజ్ ఎ కాన్స్టెంట్. సో ఈ టెక్నికల్ డీటెయిల్స్ మీకు గుర్తుండాలి, అడగొచ్చు ఇంటర్వ్యూస్లో అడగొచ్చు, మ్యాథ్ డాట్ పై అన్నాం కదా, మ్యాథ్ అనేది ఏంటి అని అడుగుతాడు. సో యూ హ్యావ్ టు సే దట్ ఇట్స్ ఎ క్లాస్. పై అనేది ఏంటి, ఇట్స్ ఎ కాన్స్టెంట్. కాన్స్టెంట్ని ఎలా ఐడెంటిఫై చేయాలి సి షార్ప్లో, ఇఫ్ యూ రైట్ ఎనీథింగ్ ఇన్ ఆల్ క్యాపిటల్స్ దట్ ఈస్ సెడ్ టు బి కాన్స్టెంట్. ఓకే, అండ్ ఫస్ట్ లెటర్ క్యాపిటల్తో స్టార్ట్ అయితే ఇట్స్ ఆల్మోస్ట్ ఇట్స్ లైక్ ఎ క్లాస్. క్లాస్ని ఎలా ఐడెంటిఫై చేస్తాం మనం, మీకు యూ కెన్ సీ దిస్ కోడ్, దిస్ గ్రీన్ కలర్ లైట్ టీల్ కలర్లో ఉంటుంది చూడండి, కన్సోల్ ఒకటి, కన్వర్ట్, మ్యాథ్, ఇవన్నీ ఒకే కలర్లో ఉన్నాయి. దీస్ ఆర్ ఆల్ సెడ్ టు బి క్లాస్ నేమ్స్. ప్రీడిఫైన్డ్ క్లాసెస్ అన్ని కూడా సేమ్ కలర్ ఉంటాయి. అండ్ కీవర్డ్స్ అన్ని బ్లూ కలర్ ఉంటాయి చూడండి, స్టాటిక్, వాయిడ్, స్ట్రింగ్, డబుల్, ఇవన్నీ కీవర్డ్స్ అనమాట. సో దట్ ఈస్ హౌ యూ కెన్ ఐడెంటిఫై కీవర్డ్స్. ఓకే, నౌ లెట్స్ రన్ ఇట్ అండ్ సీ గైస్. This time I am giving same radius 5 అని ఇద్దాము, so that you will see the accurate value. ఇంత మనకి ఏమొచ్చింది, 78.525 వచ్చింది. ఇప్పుడు చూడండి 78.5398. so you are getting exact accurate value. Now, so what is your task for tomorrow from this example is, I am getting so many decimal points here, but I wanted to see only 2 decimal places. So 539 అంటే 54 అని రావాలి, రౌండ్ చేయాలి. ఓకే, 53 తర్వాత ఐ మీన్ 9 ఉంది కాబట్టి యూ నో ద లాజిక్ రైట్, 6 అబవ్ ఉంటే 5 అబవ్ ఉన్నవన్నీ కూడా రౌండ్ చేసేస్తాం నెక్స్ట్ నెంబర్కి, అప్పర్ నెంబర్కి రౌండ్ చేస్తాం. ఓకే, ఇక్కడ 41 అని రావాలి, 415 ఉంది కాబట్టి ఇట్స్ ఓకే, యూ కెన్ సే 42 అని రావాలి, ఇక్కడ 54 అని రావాలి, 78.54 అని రావాలి. సో హౌ టు డూ దిస్ రౌండింగ్ ఆఫ్ నంబర్ యూజింగ్ C#. మీరు యూ కెన్ యూస్ Copilot or something, you do it and let me know the solution. Okay, right now I'm getting output like this. In this screenshot తీసి పెడతాను, and you need to fix the output as I said you should get only 2 decimal places. How to do it, you need to try on your own. So area and perimeter of circle. Program to calculate perimeter of a circle. Just I'm keeping the output of this program first, and before this I want to copy the code from here. So let's copy this, paste it in the So this is the program actually, the code guys. Yeah guys, any questions? Is it clear everybody?
Yes, sir.
Guys, are you following?
Yes, sir.
Maheshwari? Yeah, yeah. Okay, good. So what is your task? Display let me increase the font size. The above output with only two decimal places. Okay, so you can just make use of some predefined functions, or different ways are there guys. You try on your own and let me know. Okay, this is the first task that you can try. Now we are moving to the next program, that is uh, so we have seen console dot convert dot 2 into 32 is done. 2 double is also done. Let us take something like a 2 int 64. That is nothing but long value, long data type. How to use long data type? Let's see. If you want to read a big number, like a 8-digit number, 7-digit number, something like that, in that case you can go for long actually. Okay, so let us take a roll number of a student. Roll number of a student can have 6-digit number. Okay, then how to read it? Program to uh, read roll number of student and display it. Okay, this is the program. So what we are using? Long data type. Long data type I'm going to use. So how to do this? Long data type. Task I'm giving in yellow color guys. Try that. So long li use shell. Let's switch to our Visual Studio. So let me go to this file. Once you're done with any project guys, go to file, close solution. Then this project is getting closed and you are able to open a new project now. So demo 6. Okay, console app.net framework. Click on next. So I'm saying demo 6 underscore long demo. I said long data type demo. Click on create. So now we are ready to work with the long data type. So always starts with a comment guys. Long data type demo, like that I'm taking. So when do we use long data type? As I said, if you are reading a value, okay, a very big number, as I said, 6-digit number or 10-digit number, or other number kind of things, 12-digit number, in that case better to go for long data type. Okay, so let us take an integer variable, integer var1. I said long var2. I have taken two variables guys, just for understanding. I'm giving a value for variable 1, which is integer type, like 1 2 3 4 5 6. So okay, 7 8 9 0, 10-digit number, 1 2 3 4. See guys, let's say up to this is okay, but more than that it cannot store it. But coming to long type, 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 0, I think missing here. Yeah, 0 1 2 3. See guys, it's perfectly taking. But here when you are trying to store 1 2 3, it's showing error. What it is showing error here? cannot implicitly convert type long to integer. Have you seen this kind of error so far, guys? నిన్న చూసాం మనం ఎర్రర్ ఇది.
String to integers.
Yeah, so types may be different, right? But error message is same. Previously it was showing string to integer, now it is saying long to integer. So the value what you are storing is long type, but you are storing in integer type. I cannot convert, it is saying. So that is how this is not capable enough to store the value. Okay, that is why we should go for long type. So range. So what is the maximum capacity? If you want to know the capacity of range of long and integer, you can use a predefined function, guys. Okay, let me show you. If you want to display the maximum value, okay, integer range, if you want to see integer variable range, you can say int 32 dot max. Okay, you can see here max value, that will tell you maximum value, guys. And if you want to see the minimum value, you can say int 32 dot min value. So between min value and max value, I'm giving 2 or something like this. TO2 means from here to here, and here I'm giving plus operator to concatenate these two messages. So let's run it and see, guys. You will see the message now. The range of integer is, this is the minus, minimum value is always in minus, guys, most of the cases. See, guys, minus 2147483648 214 crores 74 lakhs 83,647. That is the maximum range of integer, guys. Same way double also, I mean, you will have the range for long as well. Long also, you can check it out. Let's copy paste. This time long range I'm giving. So what is the range of long data type? So you can say int 64. You can say 64 is nothing but long actually. And min value long int 64 dot max value. Now you can see the capacity difference between integer and long, so that you can decide which one is best for your need. See, guys, this is the maximum capacity of see how many digits are there. You can see 3, okay, 5, 3, 8, 10, 13, 15, okay, 18, 19 digits. It's a very big number, guys. So that is the capacity or maximum range of long. So you can decide like Aadhaar number, pin code number, which is very big. Better to go for long instead of integer. That is what I am going to tell you, guys. Okay, yeah. So yeah, how to read this? This is capacity. Okay, good. Now I don't want to give the value like this. I want to ask the user. For example, I want to take I want to ask the user enter roll number. Okay, I want to ask the user roll number from student. So roll number, how to declare? Long roll number is equal to convert dot 2 into 64. That is what you need to write, guys. 2 into 64. Previously I was writing 2 into 32. For integer we have to use 2 into 32, but for long you have to use convert dot 2 into 64. In interviews they might ask you, guys, what is difference between convert dot 2 into 32 and convert dot 2 into 64? Why these two 32 is there, 64 is there? They'll ask you. Then you have to say, when you are reading an integer value from user, or when you are storing an integer value, or when you are typecasting integer value, go for 2 into 32. If you are typecasting a string to a long type, then you have to use 2 into 64. That you need to explain, guys. Now we are displaying the result. Okay, console.writeLine, roll number is whatever roll number is entered by user, just I want to display. So roll number. Okay, so let's run it and test it. Of course we are printing the range of integer and long here, followed by we are asking the user for what you call roll number of student. If roll number is, yeah, the roll number I'm giving as 1 2 3 4 5 6 double 0 or something like this I'm giving, that will be printed as it is. Okay, so when you have a very big number of digits, more digits are there, like mobile number also you can give it, guys, check it out. So yeah, the mobile number, pin code number, Aadhaar number, this kind of things you can use in a long type, guys. That is how you need to understand the use cases. When do we go for long, when do we go for integer? That is what you need to understand in when you are practicing, guys. Is it clear, everybody? Difference between long and integer. So we have other types also, guys. Short is there, byte is there. Those are also very less capacity values. Like byte and short is also there. Okay, so like I can take byte also. Byte, byte, byte. Something like variable or var. Let's say var 0. Var 0. Let's say var 0. Byte is having very less capacity actually. Like if you are storing any number to two digit number, like I think minus 128 to plus 127, that is the capacity. Suppose I'm storing 300, it will show you error, it will not allow you. If I'm storing 30, then it is perfectly valid, because the capacity is up to 127 only. 126, okay. 127, it's okay. 128, you'll get error. 128 is also there, huh? Yeah, I think two, yeah, 255, 0 to 255, something like that, it will be 256, you will get it. Yeah, exactly. So up to 255 it is okay, but when it goes beyond 255, like 256 or 7, it is giving error. So that is how byte is having a range of 0 to 255. And coming to short, short is minus 327682. Like I say where, okay, let's say var is equal to no, we cannot give var double one, I'm giving variable name 11 or something like that. So you can have 37,767, that is the maximum value. If you're storing 32,000 like 34,000 or something like that, you will get error. 32,768 I'm giving, I'll be getting error. So what is the range of short here? Minus 32,767 to 7682 plus 32,767. That is the maximum range of short. Okay, so this is about byte, short, int, long. So what are these? These are the integer family, in the sense where we don't have decimal points. No sir, we have decimal points, what to do? Then you need to think of float and a double. Okay, so we are talking about, okay, in order to see the range of it, you can see this also. Let me write this as well. Byte range, what is the range of byte here? Plus byte dot min value to max value. That is the way you can check yourself. You need not by heart all these ranges, but still you can get it. Byte dot max value. Same way you can also check the range of short also. Byte, short, int, long. That is the ascending order, guys. If you want to know about the range of small to big values, if you want to store, you can go for short dot I think short is not there. I think short is not there for storing directly. Okay. Yeah, min value keyword I'm using actually 2 plus short dot max underscore value. Okay, so like this you can get it, and you are able to see the output of all these things. Oh, integer is deleted, huh? Okay, let's copy paste it. Integer range, so just 32 we need to use for integer. Yeah, let's see all of them together. See guys, we have all the range. Of course, roll number I'm giving something like this. See, byte range 0 to 255, short range minus 32768 to 30,767. Integer range is, as I said, you 214 crores 74 lakhs 83,647. Long is very big, and as I said, you this is a long type example. Okay, yeah. So far so good. Hope you are understanding what I'm teaching, guys. These are all different types like integral types. I can say integral types means data types like a byte, a short. These are all said to be numbers without any decimal places. So you can use byte variable if it is very small, like I'm taking roll number of student. Obviously roll number between 1 to 60 in a class. If you have 60 students per section, okay, you'll be having 1 to 60, right? So in that case, better to go for byte, because byte occupy less memory, guys. Why should I go for byte? Why don't we go with integer? Integer occupy 4 bytes of memory, whereas byte will occupy only 1 byte of memory, so that it takes less memory. Short will occupy 2 bytes, and integer occupy 4 bytes. Long occupy 8 bytes. Like that, for everything, there is a separate memory space, guys. I mean, different memory space will be there for every variable. So that's all about different data types and their usage. Okay, so let me copy this, paste it here in our notes. And other integral types. Integral types means integer related, integer family, numbers, only numeric types. Okay, any questions, guys? Is it clear, or any doubts? Please ask me in the chat box if you have any questions. Otherwise, say yes in the chat box. Is it clear, guys? Yeah, yeah. Good, good, good. Okay, Uma, good, good. So we are done with typecasting of integral types. It's done. Now we are talking about Boolean type. What is Boolean type? Boolean type may not be there in some languages like C language. We don't have Boolean type. Bool type. Actually, it is called as Bool data type in C sharp. It is said to be Boolean actually. Boolean means you can store either true or false. We can store either true or false. Only these two values you can store. If we store other than true false, actually it will not accept. That will be showing error if you give other than true false. If you don't give anything, by default value of a boolean, I mean bool type variable is false. Let us see a small example on boolean type. So let me go to file, close solution. I'm closing the current project, and demo 7 I'm creating new project.
Screen is not shared, sir.
Yes, Suma, చెప్పండి.
Screen share అవ్వలేదు, sir.
అవ్వలేదా? One second, one second, one second. So it's working actually. I can share it again. So what about others? Is it okay?
Now it's okay, sir.
Okay, good, good, good. So what was the last demo 5. Let's go with demo 6 underscore bool type. Okay, boolean type. So how to work with boolean type? So I wanted to take a variable called loan status. Loan status. Okay, bool type demo. So loan status true means still it is inactive. It's running. The customer is paying EMI. So loan is active. No sir, it is cleared. He paid all the EMIs. It was closed. Means false. Okay. So you need to ask the user for loan status. So I'm taking a variable called loan status. Loan status. Okay. By default, I'm not giving anything because I want to ask the user. Yeah. Console.writeLine, or you can say write and ask the user enter loan status. So loan status true means it is still running. User customer is paying EMIs. That is said to be what you call loan status true. False means I have to say it is closed. So how to read the value? Loan status is equal to convert not to boolean. Actually the keyword is bool here, but at the time of reading value or converting, typecasting method is converted to boolean. So we are reading in string format using console.readline, that we are converting into boolean with the help of convert.toBoolean. Then we are storing into loan status. Now finally we are displaying. Okay, loan status. Actually you can write a what you call um, you can write a logic, guys. If loan status equal to true, then loan is active. False means inactive, or loan is closed. Like that you can write some if condition. Actually that we will discuss later. Okay, so as of now మనం చూడట్లేదు, డిస్కస్ చేయట్లేదు. ఇఫ్ ఎల్స్ ఇవన్నీ కంట్రోల్ స్టేట్మెంట్స్ లో డిస్కస్ చేద్దాం. So we are almost covered all the primitive types, or almost we covered everything. So let's run it and test it, guys. So let me give true first, then I'll give you false. Let us give true first. So I'm giving true. True means it's running. Actually loan is running. That is what I'm paying EMI. So that is a loan status true. So let's run it again. This time I'm giving false. Loan ID untadi actually ga. Loan ID, like you can take long data type. Loan ID may be big number, so that you can take long type, and you can ask both enter loan ID and enter loan status. Like that you can ask two actually. Loan status, this time I'm saying false because I paid all the EMIs last month, so that false, it is showing like that. So can I give other than true false? Actually I cannot, but still I'm giving it, guys. What happens if I do so? If I give other than true false, any other ABC or hello, then it is unable to convert your other string like ABC something into you are getting an exception. So what is the exception? You can see here system.format exception. String was not recognized as a valid boolean. So it's not a valid boolean. True gani false gani undali, either true or false, but you are giving other than these two. That's why it is not recognized as valid boolean. So ilanti error messages, this kind of error messages you need to write down. These are called as runtime errors or exceptions. Exception handling antam manam. There we will deal how to deal this kind of exceptions at runtime. We will discuss. We have a chapter called exception handling. There we will discuss everything. So remember that when you are entering a value for a boolean type, you should always give either true or a false. Other than these two, you cannot give any other thing. It's the important point for boolean type you need to remember. So far so good. Any questions, guys? So let me give tasks now for tomorrow. Task 1 is already given. Task 2 is like you need to accept uh, side of a square and display the area and perimeter. Task number 3, accept length and breadth of a rectangle and display area and perimeter. Okay. Task number 4 is area and perimeter. Directly I'm giving, guys, area and perimeter of a triangle. Okay, triangle, guys. So triangle means you can say area is a plus b plus c and triangle of bh, right? So that you need to try area and perimeter. And guys, you know something called simple interest? Simple interest, PTR by 100, right? Except, do you know, guys? Yeah. All right. Accept PTR from user and calculate simple interest, PTR by 100. Okay. And the last but not the least is swapping of two numbers. You know swapping, guys? Swapping of two numbers. Yeah, so please do this. There are different ways actually. Swapping of two numbers using third variable, without using third variable. I am giving you without using third variable. You try both the models with using third variable and without using third variable. You need to try so that you will get two different logics. Okay, so I gave you one task. Task one is displaying or trimming the decimal places from double type, and remaining are small programs that you can practice, guys. Please do this and follow the coding whatever rules, conventions I'm saying, like you need to write comments, you need to take proper variable names. Okay, so yeah, and do it and let me know. Share the results once you are done in a Word document or PDF file. Please send me so that I can see. Okay, so tomorrow we will connect at 8 p.m. sharp, and inform your friends that we have started a new batch recently. మీ ఫ్రెండ్స్ అందరికి ఇన్ఫార్మ్ చేయండి న్యూ బ్యాచ్ స్టార్ట్ అయిందని చెప్పి, సో దట్ విల్ కంటిన్యూ అవర్ సెషన్స్. ఓకే, సో టుమారో విల్ కంటిన్యూ.